No! Why? No! We almost had her! We almost had her! Alright. So this is the Have and Have Not Season 5, Episode 2. Waiting for Candice. And my worst nightmare came to pass. I was like, oh, okay. It starts off with Veronica. She's still running from Catherine. Catherine still has the knife. Like, I'm trying to get you! I'm trying to get you! They make it up their way to the stairs. Or Veronica, you know, when she runs back to the door, she opens the door. She can't open the door. She runs up the stairs. I'm thinking, wait, this makes sense. Oh, okay. She runs up the stairs. And I'm thinking, oh, wait a minute. No. She's from the streets. Elevation is key. Elevation is key. She gets up there. Catherine tries to follow her. They struggle. They're struggling back and forth with the knife. And then Veronica, because I'm like, Catherine can't be stronger than Veronica. Veronica looks like she could beat up a guy if she really wanted to. Because she's a devil. But anyway, she's able to go maneuver that knife. I'm thinking, oh Lord, no. I'm thinking, you better not. I thought it was going to be a stab, but it was the slash. This slash must have been the greatest slash of all time. Because it cut Catherine's arm. And of course, Veronica had the leverage, so she kicked Catherine. And that's what knocked her out, because Catherine went tumbling down those staircases. She tumbled to the base, and I was like, no! Why? Why us? So, oh yeah, please like, comment, subscribe if I didn't already say that. Anyway, I was like, no, I see where this is going. No. Like, I know she wasn't gonna die, but couldn't you just let us have it a little bit longer? Couldn't you just let the fantasy go on for a little bit longer? Speaking of fantasy, now that Wyatt's awake, he's back to his usual mess. Wyatt's wondering, okay, Jeffrey, so who are you talking to? Jeffrey's like, that's none of your concern. Why are you trying to get out of this bed? I have to go. It's like, why do you have to go? I have things to do. What do you have to do? You know, get out of here. Go home. Go home? Why do you want to go back to your parents? Not my parents. I have an apartment they don't know about. It's like, oh, so you can just go and get high and do this to yourself again? No, Jeffrey. It's like, yes, Wyatt. That's what you're going to do. I'm not stupid. What do you take me for? Just because, Jeffrey might be in love with you, you really think that Jeffrey is just going to do whatever you want? Especially when you're questioning him on who he killed. Like, why? I know the drugs didn't go fully out of your system yet. Or maybe they did. This is you unhinged. Either way, I don't like it. You're getting on my nerves. You need to stop. You need to quit it. Jeffrey's like, you're going to stay in that bed. Wyatt's like, no, you're going to take me out of here. Because you love me. You're going to do everything I say. It was like, yeah, I do love you. It's like, well, would you still love me, Jeffrey, if I told you that I think you're an abomination? That I think that everything that you do and you stand for is disgusting? The fact that you love me is disgusting? He said, I don't care what you're saying right now. I don't care about how you feel. I'm telling you this right. I love you. You're my friend. And that's it. It's like, yeah, well, if I'm your friend, then you gotta let me leave, because I'm going one way or the other. Okay, if you're gonna go, then let me at least just go and call the doctor. Let me just go. Why would you do that? Because you know you're not gonna let me out. Then you should be out. Well, who are you talking to? Who are you talking to, Jeffrey? Who are you talking to? Wyatt, sit there, be quiet, because why is he in so much pain? Maybe it's the narcotics. Maybe it's, you know, him technically, he never had a chance to go through withdrawal. So maybe this is his body's way of going through a severe version of withdrawal. Because I'm thinking, no one punched him. No one hit him in the head. So maybe that's what it is. They flushed his system. So he must feel like complete crap. Even though he feels like complete crap, he's still trying to get out of there. And that's why Jeffrey's looking at him like, so where are you supposed to be going? Nowhere. That's where. Jeffrey goes and calls Candice. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Jeffrey, I believe, gets a call from Candice or something of the sorts. He's looking at her, looking at his phone, to look through his phone and look at her like, I've been trying to call you. Where are you? Look, I had some things to do. I've been trying to call you. No, I just had some stuff to do. Anyway, the police. What about the police? They're at your place. I know. How'd you know? I'm there. Why are you there? Jeffrey, what did you do? What do you mean, what did I do? No, sorry, what did your mother do? What did my mother do? I asked her, she said she didn't do anything. She said this wasn't on her. I'm thinking, no, it wasn't, because that would mess up her plans. So that doesn't make any sense. But, you know, let them think what they want to think. Veronica's the devil, so we understand. We understand. She said, Jeffrey, what did you do? What did you do? Because I know you. I know you. It's like, me? What about you? You're the one that went and killed Quincy, buried him in the back. It's like, click! Jeffrey's like, hello? Hello? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? What? He calls her back. He's like, did you hang up on me? Yeah, I hung up on you. I was like, why? Because why did you say that? Say what? I'm thinking, Jeffrey, how dumb are you? First of all, why are you incriminating Candice over the phone? Are you that stupid? Do you not have any type of street? This is Jeffrey we're talking about. So yes, yes. He went and told his pseudo-boyfriend that he helped kill someone and buried them in the back. So yeah, he is a stupid though. We know that. We know that. Candice had to make sure. She said, you know, I wasn't sure if you were recording me, so I need to make sure that, you know, you're still on my side. And she got that by him admitting that, yeah, he fought Quincy as well. It was a struggle. She hit the final blow, and then she buried him. I was like, okay, that's better, because before I was feeling a certain way. It's like, okay, so what's the game plan? I don't know, because Justin's in there. I don't know how I'm going to handle this. Wait, what are you going to do? Are you going to go there? No, I'm going to lay low. I'm going to lay low, and then if they're still there, I'll go and handle it. This whole time, I'm looking at this like, now these are 2 shows now that I watched from Tyler Perry, letting us know that you can go to an active crime scene and no one's going to question you as long as you park far away enough. What? That makes no sense. They say not the victim, not the thief, you know, the perpetrator always goes back to the scene of the crime. So why wouldn't someone be watching, like, wait a minute, what's that car doing there? Who is she? Why is he lurking in the background? Like, if she really wants to know, why is she getting up close and personal? Hannah, of course, she has Quincy Jr., and they're washing dishes, or washing a cup, I should say. I was like, oh, okay, it's cute. She sends him upstairs. She's trying to tell Benny, look, Benny, we have to go and get our things to get out of here. Benny's saying, nope, I'm waiting for her. I'm like, wait, but you acknowledge the fact that she is no good, but that's your sister, so I respect the fact that you want to give her another chance. Even though it's Candice and she's borderline the devil, you want to give her another chance. Why? Because of your mother. Because your mom is just like, no, you can't trust her, you can't believe her. I'm thinking in this case, you should believe your mother. Because your sister has proven time and time again that regardless if she's doing some type of good, she's doing 5 things that are bad to counteract that. That's just the type of person that she is. And you need to fully understand that that's the situation that you're in. Here goes Benny, like, no, why do you always talk down to her? And, you know, what Benny's saying is right. Hannah always talks down to Candice. Hannah always puts down Candice. Hannah never gives Candice the benefit of the doubt, even when she's actually doing something good, regardless of how she got the means to do the good deed. And Hannah is so judgmental, and Hannah is a liar. Regardless of how Hannah feels and what she says, Hannah is a liar. She's a liar because she's like, oh, I've done so much for that girl. And we know that in theory she has, but Hannah, I know people like you. First of all, you favor boys. I can see it in your eyes. You favor boys, so that's the first thing. Second off, because of the stuff that you did in the past, you have a hard time accepting the fact that your daughter is basically following in your footsteps, but she's 10 times smarter and 10 times craftier and 100 times more of a scammer than you ever were. That's the real problem you have. The fact that she is the worst version of yourself and you feel like you're looking in the mirror and there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. So you're going to wash your hands with her. You're going to wash with hands with her. But he said, oh, so you're perfect? He said, no, I sin every day. But I acknowledge it and I try to do better. Her over there? I'm done with her. So, Quincy Jr. and I, we have a hotel. It's raggedy, it's cheap, but it'll get the job done. At least we'll have a roof over our heads, better than what's going on right now, because they're going to go and kick us out. You can go and stay here with your sister if you want. It's like, yeah, I was going to stay here. Why don't you go upstairs and pray? Oh. Now, Benny, you had me. You had me. I was right here. I was right here. And then you went, You brought the Lord. And I said, And I was like, You tried to say the Lord's name in vain through your actions and through your verbiage. I said, no. With that vernacular, no. So Hannah said, I'm going to add some stage left before I whoop your ass. That's what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Erica, she's still on the job. It's like, oh, okay, so what was that? What's going on with you? What do you mean what's going on with me? Yeah, so what's going on with this relationship of yours? How did it go down south? What do you mean? What do you mean? I want to know what happened. Was it cheating? Yeah, I think it was cheating because you both have money. You have money, you're doing very well for yourself, so who cheated? Well, she cheated on me, but that's not the point. Oh, so you are going to talk to me about personal stuff because, I was just going to leave in the moment. Like, I get it. There are no strings attached regarding this, but I'm really glad that you gave this information because now I have a case against you. No. It's not just that. Erica's whole goal is she wants to really dive in and figure out who David is so that she could go and have him. And she already almost has him. That's the crazy part. Erica already almost has David. It's at that level where David knows he's not supposed to be giving up this information. But it's just like, I'm living separately from her. Things are cool. Because Erica, her whole thing was, I want you to feel comfortable talking to me about your ex once. I'm giving you this one time because I know that you need to say some things. Say some things I want to listen to. So go and say them. Go and say them. And I'm so glad that you said them to me because now I feel like we can move forward. Now I can feel like you're truly being honest with me. And I'm the other woman. She's the other woman. She's the other person. She's the little vixen that's caught his eye. And she's okay with it. She's okay with it because she knows what the situation is. And there's no point in her trying to go and pretend like it's something that it isn't. There's no point. There's absolutely no point. Erica's so good. It is scary. She is so good. She said, you know what? We aren't having sexual relations. And because of that, she's a good Southern girl. She's going to leave right now. She appreciates his honesty. She appreciates the fact that she can come and go in this relationship. And she'll see him later. She'll see him later. And David goes to his new apartment, his new place. Oscar is there. Oscar goes and let it be known, hey, so David, how are things going? What's going on here? Well, this is a place I've had for years. I've kept it secret from Veronica. I've kept it secret from Veronica. And I made sure to bury it in business after business so that she would never see it. It's never on the books. Now, what is going on? Well, about Erica. Oh yeah, don't worry about her. Oh, how's it going on there? Well, she's great. I am really smitten with her. I'm really smitten with her. It's amazing. So you don't have to go and no, you don't have to do that. No, it's all right. I'm good. I'm quite good. Well, I just want to make sure that I have your back. No, maybe someone should have yours. What happened to your face? I got into a fight and lost. I thought that was the realest thing I heard this entire episode. I'm looking at Oscar like, you really just admitted that? And David's just like, oh, well, you are a scumbag, so it makes sense. Anyway. So they're trying to figure out, okay, what's the next steps to this? What's the next plan? Veronica's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. He needs to go and see what's going on with her. He needs to check in. He still has the stuff going on with Jim. Erica, he's just going to go and be in a relationship with her. Originally, he thought it was weird how he's falling for her so fast, but, it's cool. So, he leaves. And guess who calls? Guess who calls? Jim. David's looking at this like, why are you still in jail? Why are you still in jail? I don't know, David. I don't know. I expected you to have this figured out. Well, did you call Judge so-and-so or lawyer so-and-so? Yeah, and I didn't get a hold of them. So, okay, I got it. Now, David, about that other person. You mean that hoodlum? His rap sheet is ridiculous. Are you sure you want me to get him out? Yes! I said what I said. Now do it. Thinking, David, when are you going to be up from under your white friend's thumb? Anyway, while Mitch is doing paperwork at the tow yard, he notices there's something off here. There's something a little off here. What's off? There's this guy looking and he's taking inventory of all the vehicles on the lot. The guy says, I'm here. Why? Why are you here? I'm here. I'm appointed by the state. Appointed by the state? No, I'm sorry. I'm appointed by the courts. The courts for what? Well, are you Mr. Young? No. Well, is Mr. Young in there? No. Then you need to talk to Mr. Young. Why do I need to talk to Mr. Young? Because you need to talk to Mr. Young. I'm not here to be your errand boy, your messenger boy. You need to talk to Mr. Young. Once you do that, you come back over here, and then we can have a conversation. Benny, what's going on? Oh, yeah, Mitch, what's going on? Benny, someone's here. Here for what? They're taking inventory of all the cars on the lot. What? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, Candice got us into some trouble. She did what? Yeah, it's with the tow yard. What? Yeah, we're potentially going to lose it. What? Yeah, you need to go and take your car off. It's my car, I bought it. It's my car, I bought it. Because remember, Hannah was talking to Benny about, yeah, so at least, you know, I could get myself a part-time job. I'm thinking, where? She's saying, you can make money doing the tows. Like, wait, but what's wrong? Oh, Lord, they're taking your car, too. They're taking your truck. You worked hard for that truck. You actually legitimately worked hard for that truck. Really? Mitch is looking at this phone like, Benny, I came into business with you, boy, and you had to go. I already handled one thing for you. You really couldn't keep me in the loop with this? Because now they're trying to take my truck because it says Blues in Town Towing. Because it says Blues in Town Towing, they're trying to take my truck, even though I bought it with my money, and it's in my name. Yeah, you have to go and get that truck off now because they think that it's a company truck, so they don't care if you own it or not. I'm like, what type of mess is this? This is an everything must go sale. That's what it is. Whatever's on the lot, they legally have access to. You can go and fight them in the courts for years, but you know, after a while, it's not gonna be financially beneficial for you to go and do that. Mitch runs outside and says, "Oh yeah. So I'm gonna show you. This is my truck. You see this paperwork? No, I see it, sir, but it doesn't matter because I'm here to go and take inventory of everything. Your truck is on the lot. It says what it says, so I have to go and count that in with the rest of the inventory." Here's what you're not going to do. You're not taking my truck. Well, sir, I'm going to have to call the police if you go and move your car. Move your truck. Well, that's fine, and sir, I don't know where you're going because my car is behind you. Don't worry about that. I got something for that. Mitch hops in the truck, starts it up, and reverses. Full steam. Boom, boom, boom. That mini little car for that big guy, that roly-poly man, did not stand a chance. Not in the least. I'm thinking, Mitch, what type of privilege is this? Because, Mitch, you really did this. This is a court-appointed. Mitch, you're doing a little bit too much right now. I enjoyed it, but you're doing a little bit too much right now. Candice comes back because it's the next day. I'm like, oh, so it's finally the next day. And she talks to the police officer out front. Yeah, so this is my house, like, what's going on? Well, I'm not at liberty to tell you. This is my house, what is going on? I have, you know, books in there to let you know that I'm a law student. What's going on? Tell me what's going on. Hello? Okay, so, here's the paperwork. If you're a law student, you can read it yourself. Thank you. A homicide, potential homicide. For what? I didn't do anything. Oh, that's for us to decide? That's why we're in there? Quita comes in the background like, oh, that's her right there. Hey, Candice, what'd you do to my brother? What'd you do to my brother? Hello? Hello? I was like, oh, girl, don't you have there's some rocks on the floor. Why don't you go and pick it up and smoke it? What? I'm sorry, officer. I know what that is over there. That is a crackhead. So, yeah, and unfortunately I do, yeah, as a crackhead, I can't be associated with that, because can you tell her to, step back? This is an active crime scene. Step back. It's like, excuse me? Step back or else I'm arresting you. Oh, man, why you all doing that? Why you want what? You too, Miss Young. Excuse me. You too, because I can arrest you right now. It'll make my job a lot easier. Alright. Alright. Now, wasn't it funny? Did you guys notice how when Candice was walking back, she had that look of, look, little girl, I killed your brother, and you're next. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing without him behind you. You ain't nothing. Justin gets a call from, well, Justin, stops him from going and really investigating the backyard anymore. He tells him to go upstairs. I'm thinking, that's not necessarily better either. He gets a call from Jeffrey like, yeah, so what's good? Because where's Candice? Yeah, she's there. She's there, and she should be outside. Oh, okay. Well, I haven't heard anything yet. Yeah, she said that she'd be back the next day. The cop's still there. It's still an active crime scene, so I know she has to be there. Alright, so I'll go and check. He goes out there and check, and the whole time I'm just looking at their body language like, oh, so that's your baby daddy? That's your baby mama? Or that's your girlfriend? That's your boyfriend? That's fiance? I don't know if they're married or not. All I know is that they had a baby together, so I'm just looking at this like, oh, this actually a good-looking couple. I'm like, oh, this is actually a good pairing. He's taller than her, so that's good for her. And aside from this evil role that she's playing, she looks good. So I'm just like, oh, okay, this is interesting. But Justin's just like, yeah, so you're gonna tell me what's going on, because Jeffrey basically told me how there's a dead body back there and how I can do whatever I want since you're not in charge. I'm the only reason why you're not arrested right now. Candice said, oh, is that so? Is that the case? Really? Because from what I remember, you went and sexually harassed, what am I watching? Sexually harassed my friend. You did that to my friend, and you actually got off. I was like, ooh, on my friend. Yes, I remember that. And you had sex with my friend, and you're married, and he's a male, and yeah, so here's how this is really gonna go. You're trying to threaten me, but I can do the same thing right back to you. I am the grade A scammer. I make Joanna the scammer look like a chump. Don't try me. Don't do it. Don't do it. So why don't you go back in there and help me out, because if I go down, we're all going down, baby. We're all going down. War is still over it. War is still over. It's like, why? I don't understand. Why are we still in jail? What's going on? What's good? Don't worry about war. We will be, Warlock, we'll be out of here soon enough. I'm more concerned about my wife. Why hasn't my wife gotten me out of here? What's going on with her? Well, your wife is knocked out right now. And it's the next day. Veronica was so shook. She's been on that staircase all night. She finally walks down it. I'm thinking, why didn't you take the knife? Girl, what's wrong with you? Well, see, that's the thing about Veronica. Veronica goes and tries to open that door that she knows she still can't open. When she turns around, Catherine's just like, oh, okay, so I didn't win round 2. But here comes round 3, baby. Here comes round 3. It's like, you need to go. You need to go right now. I'm thinking, Catherine, wait, what? You need to go right now. Like, Catherine, I can't leave, the door is locked. You need to crawl. Crawl out the window. Do something. Now. 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 I can't go. I can't go. You need to go right now. Tell me why David was able to open that door. David opened that door, and Ryan was like, oh my god, David, she's trying to kill me. David, help me, help me, help me. Veronica thinks Catherine thinks she's slick. Here's the knife. Catherine goes and hides the knife on the table and holds her arm like, Catherine, you want to use for that? I noticed that. So that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Come back next week. It looks like, you know, Erica did do with what we said she should do, which is tell Candice, girl, I think they after you. I think they after you. I heard War's name. He's going to be getting out of jail soon. Like, with a friend like Erica, you don't need enemies. With a friend like Erica, what is an enemy? Because you are covered. I don't know covered under what, but you were covered.